Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10.
Come on, man. Let's go. At their own 30-yard line.
This is the 2038 season?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Okay, let's see how these new guys look.
Taylor. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Look at that.
Come
That's,
up after the
that's
gain
good.
of 7
Maintain
on a
it.
2nd and 3.
Juice. It's working.
They'll run with Taylor. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. Very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 1st down, Taylor. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 33 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Your teams have been, the last 3 or 4 years have been fairly good.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yes, Fitzpatrick and Donahue. Well,
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
That kind of makes sense. That makes sense. What?
Ready? Down the top. 3 out, 3 out.
Off play action. Vallejo. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Vallejo. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Let me know.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Hayden point. Good player. Good hockey player. Okay.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from
Hello.
the 33.
Thanks. Yep.
They run with Taylor.
Ooh.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I'm ready.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Check 13. Check 13.
Pilot, 64, weak. Snap.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Ready?
Back to throw. Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Beck. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Ready?
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Banjo.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
From the gun, Vallejo. Over the middle, complete. It's Flynn. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35. Now, that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And it's now 13-7.
I know Dad was saying that a fire game almost got thrown out, and they had to come to the rescue.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game.
Come on now, let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Hey, Delta.
50, Mike, 50. I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him at just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Oh, it was. Yep.
Get it.
To throw again. Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
I'm ready.
Hey, Charlie. Shoot.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, he finds Taylor, complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Mike 51. Mike 51. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
All right.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Took the lead.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go.
Hey, wahoo!
Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
61, matchbox lights.
Check 15, check 15. Switch. Slam.
Go out.
He's crashing.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm ready.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
I'm ready.
Hey, echo.
Off the play fake. Herbert going up top. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm ready.
Go.
56, Mike 56, right there, 56.
Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Hey, Haywood.
51, 51,
I'm ready.
Mike 51. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Hey, seam 6. Now.
From the gun, Herbert. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 3 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 76 yards as his guys are back within a single score. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations.
And this will be caught at the 30. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Yep.
And to give this time to the tailback. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3. 3 down.
2nd and 9 now. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
All right.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get
Hey, lock it.
Watch the edge.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 4 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
What are you trying to do?
To throw on second down. Vallejo is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 76 yards as his guys are back within a single score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Hey, nice 7.
51.
Yes.
Pick it up, defense.
Ready?
Back to throw. Herbert. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Hold on to the ball, you dummy. Are you, adjusting something?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Yes.
X3, 218, chop.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Chopper!
I'm ready.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Two-jet bomber, two-jet bomber.
Yes.
On 1st down, Gibson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yep.
On 2nd down now, It's Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play call.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point up and good, and the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken very short. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. I got you, punk.
80 weapon.
Check.
Yes.
Deep grip.
They'll try the left side.
Oh,
and there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Smooth.
I'm ready.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
Four, 3. This is insane.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Yo, faster.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is brought in at the 21. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Second. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On first down, Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the defense loses him. It's complete. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 59 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half.
Yep.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, it's Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
I'm ready.
Leo.
To throw on third down, Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. On fourth down, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Ready.
This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
On first down, Gibson. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
I'm ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Vallejo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch the pass, watch the pass.
Looking to throw. Vallejo. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ready. Mike spot forward. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
This game is so... They don't even care about defense. Four in the second period. Yeah, we're good to go now.
Set, hut, throw the base. 27. Bound to lose one.
Nope.
The final shot before break. Vallejo escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Kill. Mike 54. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Throwing on first down. Vallejo. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards.
Here we go. Take four.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They come out here in the I. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Yates, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
There's
they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal?
Three down.
Let me know.
Back to throw. Vallejo. That's caught at the 2. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I'm ready.
Hey, exit. 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's get some penetration. Hard. Check 43. Switch. There. Hit it.
On 1st and 10, Herbert trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Right back to him on 1st down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd. And 9.
He's brought down at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Field right. Watch the pass. Hey, wahoo! Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
No.
All day.
No.
Hey, echo. Mike 51. Okay. Get it.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. This is brought in by Gibson. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
90 Wolf. Check 56.
I'm ready.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo. Go! Go!
I'm ready.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Ready?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert, and it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
51, Mike 51. Watch the run.
Yes.
Five. 51. Yo, go. Defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Now.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
On first down, Vallejo. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. He's got a first down past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yes.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
10-2 stop. Go, tackle, let's go. We got this. Check.
They'll run on first down. Gibson, and a good pick up there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
51, come on. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Check.
Yes.
Hey, alert 3. Alert go.
On 3rd down, Gibson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Hey, stand on.
I'm ready.
Hey, orbit. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Hey, watch the slip.
On first down, it's Gibson. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
80 weapons. Watch twits. Shift. 36. Check 3. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Shift. 2.
On second down, it's Gibson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Yes.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And it'll bring up second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yes.
Now a give right side. Gibson. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a first down and not a touchdown.
I'm not sure. I don't know what's up. Yeah, no worries.
Ready, break. 15. Watch the run. 6 guys. General West. Hey, high 7.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Kill.
Let me know.
On first down, Yates. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check three. Check three. Check three.
Off play action. Vallejo. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Check back. Check back.
Looking to throw. Vallejo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Vallejo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Strong left. Strong left. 3 down. 3 down.
Ready?
And the blitz does come. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And this one is right through. And that'll bring them back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Woo, nice.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Steelers. Now the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Steelers 53, Ravens 45.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yeah, they've didn't press the panic button. They didn't press the panic button.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, that'd be good. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for the Ravens. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
Hey.
To throw on second down. Vallejo. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Check 31, check 31.
Coming up.
From the gun, Vallejo, and he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Check 24, whip, whip, whip. Watch the whip. 5.
They'll try the left
Move.
side.
Oh, my
it's
God.
Gibson. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
On the ready. Right here, guys. Fight 51, fight 51. You're not ready. You're not ready. Watch it. Greystone, travel.
And that'll set them back 5. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
I'm ready.
Back to throw. Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Beck. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
51, watch the backer, watch the backer. Hey. Mike 51. You gonna get this one? You think you
I'm ready.
You think you gonna get this? Deep grip.
On 4th down.
Oh, dude.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
He's pretty good.
Bravo! Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Yep.
Get it!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Recon, 132 fighter. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
I'm ready.
Exit. 51. No chance. 51 Mike. Shoot.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. That one caught by Gibson. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
I'm ready.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, Mike, squeeze. Ready?
On 4th down, Herbert. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions at the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter and the rest of this game very interesting. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Vallejo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it?
I'm not sure. I haven't been keeping track.
You're giving up yardage.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Go, 8-3.
All right.
Look at me, zipper.
On first down, Taylor. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down now, it's Gibson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
18 Gators. Come on.
I'm ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Slam. 6-6. Pull it high. Go. Now.
On second down, it's Gibson. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. On third down, Gibson, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
I'm ready.
Topper! Hey, echo! 51, Check the out.
On 4th down, Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Yates. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
I think Tampa Bay had enough success, though. So I think Tampa Bay had enough success with, but gave them some more time.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
Yeah, but they went to they had already been to the cup. Let me know.
On 3rd down, Yates. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Again.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right?